you have been thinking your entire life, yet perhaps you have never truly considered where those thoughts go. They do not vanish. They do not dissolve into nothing. Every thought you entertain, every mental image you dwell upon, every feeling you accept as true, these descend into the subconscious mind, and there they take root. And the subconscious mind does not argue. It does not question whether your thought is wise or foolish, constructive or destructive. It simply accepts what you give it and begins quietly and faithfully to bring forth the corresponding conditions in your life. This is the hidden law that has governed your circumstances from the beginning. The subconscious mind is the creative medium between the invisible realm of thought and the visible world of form. What you impress upon it with feeling and conviction, it must express in your experience, and so your life, as it stands today, is the faithful reflection of your habitual thinking, not your occasional wishes or fleeting hopes, but the deep accepted beliefs you have held about yourself, about others, about life itself. But here is the promise. When you learn to direct your thought with faith, the unseen becomes seen. Most people live under a great misunderstanding. They believe that their circumstances create their thoughts, when in truth, it is their thoughts that create their circumstances. They look at the outer world and say, when things change, then I will feel differently. When I have more, then I will believe I am prosperous. When I am well, then I will feel healthy. And so they wait. They wait for permission from the external world to think new thoughts, to feel new feelings. But that permission never comes, because the outer world is only the shadow. It is the effect, not the cause. I have seen this pattern countless times. A man sits in lack, rehearsing his limitations. He says, I have always been poor. My family has always struggled. There is no opportunity for someone like me. And with each repetition, he drives these thoughts deeper into his subconscious mind. And the subconscious, being impersonal and faithful, accepts this as instruction and proceeds to create more evidence of limitation. A woman suffers from chronic worry about her health. She dwells upon every symptom, every discomfort. She speaks of her condition to everyone she meets, and in doing so, she is giving her subconscious mind a clear command. This is who I am. This is my reality. And the subconscious, which governs every function of the body, begins to align her physical experience with her dominant mental conviction. This is not punishment. It is law. The subconscious mind is not withholding good from you. It is simply reflecting back to you what you have impressed upon it. Do you see now how faith turns the invisible into form? The great error is this. People mistake the visible for the real and the invisible for the imaginary. But in truth, the invisible realm of thought is the only creative power. The visible world is merely its projection, its outpicturing. Your thoughts are not fleeting wisps of nothing. They are the very substance from which your tomorrow is being formed. When you grasp this truth, everything changes. You realize that you are not at the mercy of conditions. You are not waiting for life to grant you permission to prosper, to heal, to succeed. You have within you, right now, the power to impress new images upon your subconscious mind And as you do so with faith and feeling, the outer world must conform. But faith is not blind belief. Faith is not wishing or hoping. Faith is the deep inner knowing that what you accept in consciousness must appear in experience. It is the quiet certainty that the law is reliable, that the subconscious is faithful, that the invisible is in the process of becoming visible. Think of a moment when you believed and it worked. Perhaps as a child, you knew with absolute certainty that something good would come to pass, and it did. Perhaps you once held a clear vision of success, felt it as real, and watched as circumstances aligned to bring it forth. That was not coincidence. That was law. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between a real experience and one vividly imagined with feeling. When you sit quietly and imagine yourself healthy, prosperous, joyful, when you feel the reality of it in your heart, the subconscious accepts this impression as fact and begins to work toward its manifestation. This is why faith is not passive. Faith is the active acceptance of good before it appears. Faith is saying to your subconscious mind, this is true, and maintaining that conviction regardless of present appearances. You are beginning to sense that quiet power within you. The invisible is not powerless. The invisible is the source of all power. Before there was a tree, there was a seed invisible to the eye, holding within it the entire pattern of the tree to come. Before there was a home, there was a thought, an idea held in someone's mind, impressed with feeling, and brought forth into form through faith and action. Your life operates by the same principle. What you hold invisibly in your mind, what you accept emotionally as true, the subconscious mind accepts as instruction and proceeds to make visible. This is not magic. This is the natural operation of your own consciousness. You are not asking the universe to bend its laws for you. You are learning to work in harmony with the law that already governs all creation. The subconscious is the servant of belief. It does not create your beliefs, it accepts them. It does not argue with your convictions. It embodies them. And this is your great freedom. You can, at any moment, choose a new thought, accept a new belief, impress a new image upon the subconscious mind. What you accept inwardly, you experience outwardly. And this is where understanding becomes demonstration. Let me give you the practical application of this law. For understanding alone is not enough. You must apply what you know. Every evening before you sleep, sit quietly and enter into a state of relaxed attention. The moments before sleep are of great importance, for it is during this time that the conscious mind releases its grip and the subconscious becomes most receptive. This is the gateway. Now, with your eyes closed, form a clear mental picture of what you wish to experience. If you desire health, see yourself vibrant and strong, feel the energy coursing through your body, hear the words of others remarking on how well you look. Make it real in your imagination. Do not merely think about health. Experience it inwardly. If you seek prosperity, imagine yourself handling your affairs with ease. See yourself opening letters that contain good news. Feel the security and peace that come with abundance. Do not strain or force. Simply accept this as already true in the invisible realm of mind. The key is feeling. The subconscious mind responds not to words alone, but to the feeling behind the words. You may repeat affirmations all day long, but if you do not feel them as true, if you do not accept them emotionally, they remain on the surface. They do not penetrate. But when you imagine with feeling, when you accept inwardly the reality of your desire, you are impressing the subconscious mind with a clear instruction, and it must respond. I have witnessed this countless times. A man came to me burdened with debt and limitation. I instructed him to spend 10 minutes each night before sleep imagining himself free of debt, feeling the relief and joy of financial freedom. He was skeptical at first, for his outer circumstances seemed fixed and unchanging. But he persisted. Each night he entered into the feeling of freedom. He did not worry about how it would happen. He simply accepted it as done in his mind. Within weeks, opportunities began to appear. A new position was offered to him. An unexpected sum arrived. Old debts were forgiven. The outer world rearranged itself to match his inner conviction. This is not chance. This is law. Can you feel that calm certainty stirring within you now? Another principle: you must forgive. Resentment, bitterness, and unforgiveness are like poison to the subconscious mind. They block the flow of good. They keep you tied to the past, rehearsing old hurts, replaying old injustices. And as long as you do this, you are instructing your subconscious to create more experiences of hurt and injustice. Forgiveness is not condoning wrong. Forgiveness is releasing the other person from your mind so that you may be free. It is saying, I release this person to their highest good, and I release myself to mine. When you forgive, you open the channel for new good to flow into your life. You are no longer dwelling in the past. You are free to impress the subconscious with new life-giving thoughts. Gratitude is another great key. When you give thanks for what you have, even before you see the fullness of your desire, you are affirming that it is already yours in consciousness. Gratitude is faith in action. It is the acknowledgement that the invisible is already real, and you are simply waiting for it to appear in form. Begin each day with thanksgiving. Give thanks for your health, for your life, for the infinite intelligence that guides you. Give thanks for the answered prayer, even before you see it with your eyes. This practice lifts your consciousness, aligns your thinking with truth, and impresses the subconscious with the conviction of fulfillment. Remember this: the subconscious mind is always working. It never rests. It is always creating, always bringing forth into your experience the equivalent of your habitual thinking. The question is not whether it is working. The question is what you are giving it to work with. Are you giving it faith or fear? Peace or anxiety? Abundance or lack? The subconscious does not choose. You choose. And your choice is made not with your words, but with your accepted beliefs, your dominant feelings, your mental images. This is the great responsibility and the great power that rests within you. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the author of your experience, whether you have known it or not. And now that you know this law, you cannot unknow it. You cannot return to unconscious thinking. You are awakening to the truth that your thoughts are creative, that your faith shapes reality, that the invisible realm of mind is the true cause of all visible effects. Faith is imagination directed toward good. When you imagine lovingly, faithfully, persistently, you are cooperating with the infinite intelligence within you, and it moves heaven and earth to bring your vision into manifestation. And so, my friend, you stand now at the threshold of a new understanding. You have learned that the invisible is not powerless, but all-powerful. You have learned that your thoughts are not idle fantasies, but creative forces. You have learned that the subconscious mind is faithful, impartial, and infinitely responsive to what you accept as true. From this moment forward, guard your thoughts as you would guard a precious treasure. Refuse to dwell upon limitation, fear, or lack. When negative thoughts arise, and they do not fight them, simply replace them with thoughts of truth. Turn your attention to what is good, noble, and lovely. Before you sleep tonight, enter into the silence. Imagine yourself as you wish to be, feel it, accept it, give thanks for it, and then release it to the subconscious mind with perfect trust, knowing that it is already done in the invisible and must therefore appear in the visible. You are not alone in this work. The infinite intelligence that created the universe flows through you. It is closer to you than your breath, nearer than your hands and feet. It seeks to express itself through you as health, abundance, joy, and peace. Your part is to believe, to accept, to receive. The unseen is becoming seen. The invisible is taking form. And as you walk in faith, you will see with your own eyes the demonstration of this eternal law. Go forward in peace. Go forward in faith. The subconscious is the servant of belief.